Hey, welcome back. Thanks for being with me today. Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Today, what I want to talk about, yesterday I talked about hope is greater than fear, and I talked about the importance of having hope in good times and bad, and just talked about a summit I spoke at on the weekend and the importance of your self-talk and the positive things that you need to be able to say. And I had mentioned RAS and that I would talk about that further. Now, your RAS is your Reticular Activating System. And what that is, it's actually a small group of nerves at the base of your brain, about the size of your pinky finger. And it's like a filter. It's a filter on the information coming into you. And it helps to separate the things that are important and helps you to focus on the things that are important to you. And just to give you an example of this situation, I'm sure most of you have done it. You've purchased a car, let's say, for example, and I'll give you an example. When we moved to Arizona here, I bought my daughter a little Mitsubishi Spider convertible car. Really cool car. I'd never seen it before. But shortly after we bought it, I started seeing this car everywhere. And you think it was the fact that I bought the car and just by coincidence, so did a bunch of other people around here? No, those other cars were already here. But it wasn't something that was important to me or something that I recognized. And so even if I saw those cars, I wasn't paying attention to them. But once we had that exact same car, it was something that my RAS pointed out that it was something that was meaningful and important to me, and I started noticing those things. And I'm sure you've done that with an article of clothing or something else, that all of a sudden you purchase something and you start seeing it everywhere else. Well, that's the importance of asking yourself the right questions. Because when you ask a question, as soon as you ask it, your subconscious mind goes to work to answer that question for you. And if you're not paying attention, you're going to miss out on the answers. And if you ever have the chance to listen to the presentation I did this weekend, I tell the story of Sarah Blakely and how she created Spanx, and she asked herself a question for 2 years before she came up with the idea of Spanx. But as you're asking yourself questions on a regular basis, those are the things that become important to you. And when you're asking those questions, as your subconscious is going to work to find the answers for you, that is how you're going to get those answers, because your RAS, when it finds that answer, is going to know it was something important to you and help you identify that. So that's why if you're setting goals and you're reviewing your goal every single day, it's in the front of your mind. And so when your subconscious helps you find the answer to achieve that goal, you're going to recognize it rather than just have it flash by. And so if you're always asking yourself negative questions, why me? Why can't I do it? Why can't I do it like that guy did? Well, your subconscious is going to help you find that answer. Might not be a true answer, it might not be the right answer, but it might tell you, you don't deserve it. You're too stupid. You can't do it. But when you recognize that you're asking those negative questions and you just switch those questions and be positive about it and look for the positive answers, your subconscious is going to go to work and help you find those answers. And so that's why hope is more powerful than fear. Because when you have hope and you have a determination to find the successful side of things, your RAS is going to help you do that. And I just want to encourage you, give it a try. When you hear yourself asking yourself negative questions, switch it up. And rather than saying, why me? Say, what can I do from this situation that's going to help me grow? Help me help somebody else. What positive can come out of this situation? And you're going to see a world of difference in your results and your emotions and your mental state. So that's what I want to share with you today. Hopefully you're enjoying these wherever you're listening to it, whether it's on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, wherever it is. Please go out and share this for me. Get it out there. I'd love it if you do that for me. Come and check me out at jeffhaggie.com. Check out my free momentum series. It's a great resource, and we will see you again tomorrow. Thanks for being with me.